Movies I would hate to live in.
Growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an actor. I mean like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate.
I don't know. I never had a movie I wanted to live in. I can say I wish that I was able to interact with the characters like personally, not on a like, you know, weird parasocial level, like actually like being friends with them or just have like a quick conversation with them at least or something like that. Yeah, I never thought about actually living in a show because most of the shows that are out that are peak, niggas are dying left and right. I watch a lot of anime and yeah, I don't want to live in any of those fucking worlds.
To live in, yeah, new little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most.
Sinners.
First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie. As much as I love superheroes, you gotta be in.
What the fuck is this? Why is this on my screen? The hell? Get this off. What the...
Idiot.
Hold up, bro. Man, fuck it. It doesn't bother me that much.
To want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst. NYC is like bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city.
Oh, I also forgot to say I also wanted to be characters. Yes, that's a big example. I want to be characters like Spider-Man. Fuck it, I want to be Lightning McQueen. I wanted to be Shadow the Hedgehog so bad. Oh my god, I want to be like so many characters, but now realizing all the shit that they've been through, being human is enough. All these characters that I fuck with, they've been through hell and back to get to where they are now, and I'm good here where I am, bro.
Not catch a break. The usual stuff New York already deals with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers.
That's like a crazy thing to give someone powers. A recovering meth addict getting superpowers. What?
The most regular one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yup. It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Cause it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is it wouldn't even happen.
Honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter where you live at if you fight against a nigga like Thanos, Dr. Doom, fucking Darkseid. Let's move to DC. Darkseid, fucking evil Superman. It doesn't matter where you live at. The whole world could be fucked. Cause you're forgetting Galactus. You're forgetting the Celestials. Like, bro, Damario? I forgot his name. Like, him? You have entities outside of Earth that could literally destroy the whole universe in any second in the MCU or DC. You're fucked no matter where you live either way, bro.
Have to be Thanos either, because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blink. So one of these street tier villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too, and I'ma have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular.
Hey, just laugh at this situation.
I'ma be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent, and
I haven't seen.
Have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino was curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know this one. Movie said.
I don't know this one. I never seen iRobot. I never watched this movie at all. Never did. Like, I seen memes about it, but I never sat down and just watched it. I do want to watch it, actually. I just don't know where to watch it. Actually, low-key, I'm going to watch it soon, low-key, because I got to see, like, what's the hype about this movie, and it looks interesting.
In the future, 2035, where robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean, and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low.
Fucking clinkers. Ugh.
These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Hus? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
100% there's
everything for us? That sounds
100% is rotussi out there in the wild somewhere, bro. Some gooners are gonna have that.
great. That's wrong. This is
Rich
terrible.
gooners, in
'Cause
fact.
aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from Wall-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable now.
At this point, people are trying to get therapy from Chat GPT. And it's not even a full-on humanoid robot that you can like actually physically talk to. It's you texting someone basically. That's literally what you're doing. You're just texting a robot. We're gonna have robots just like these, and we're gonna be very dependent on them. People are already texting a robot and thinking of therapy, but we're already cooked. We're already fucked.
Not only living with them, but saying they can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years, and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots, so they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops—
On God, bro, they have no morals. They don't have like no human morality, bro. They don't give a damn. They're gonna get whatever they want to get done.
gonna say when they roll up.
I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from— He's got a weapon!
That would happen every single time, and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there, because those are just hypotheticals. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie, there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because
See, I agree with him. I even though I never seen the movie, I was thinking that he probably hated these fucking metal backs walking around these fucking streets, destroying our society and shit.
back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car.
Damn!
Meaning, even when
reasonable reason to hate, bro. Reasonable reason to hate.
Trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the program to, it's what they're programmed to do. So you can't really be mad at the robot. You can be mad at the programming made them save the person who has a higher chance to live. Like, you can't be mad at the robot for that, honestly. I mean, you can be, but it's like, it's not entirely the robot's fault. But it's AI though. But it's like, but they're programmed to. There's so many potholes to like try to put together from what he just told me, because I never watched the movie at the same time. So it's like, you have a good reason to be mad and upset and why you should hate him. But at the same time, you gotta realize that they're programmed to work a certain way in order to live in this society. Like, you know, that they say they're programmed until they went all batshit crazy.
Made a right choice, but dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot, you can like go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire? That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky, an AI system built to protect people. Huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots.
Oh God, how would they get money?
Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Because if I worked a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having. Command
oh my God.
Listening. Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read.
Yeah, I never seen this movie. This is gonna be an interesting topic right here.
In school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. So, you know, dark times, dark books.
Damn.
And in this world,
40s.
Society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worse,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure war back in like 1920s, all the 40s, max 50s, probably 60s as well. It's just depressing. A lot of change happening in America. A lot of wars going on. A lot of fucking wars going on. Good God, it was just a big change in America during the 1800s.
Well, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets worse, because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty because they're whole.
I feel like that's why a lot of parents that grown up in this age are like, we're grown up to be very shitty parents because of their environment of how they were raised. Like, they can't have fun. It was very traditional, structured rules and all that. You have to be this and that to either work in that environment. And like most parents, they don't grow out of that. They still be stuck in that lifestyle. It's just passed down to a lot of kids now, to having shitty parents and being structured, being strict, not having fun, being only going tied to this goal and all that. It's like most parents do not break out of that. The ones that were growing up during that time. So it was just passed down along, and we see a lot of that in this age of people talking about their parents are just shitty.
Motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality.
Dog, what? If you want to have fun, do you get tortured? Fuck! Oh my God.
Messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now,
literally, that's what it is. The whole context of the whole movie, that's what it is, based off that one Boondocks clip.
You honestly think I'd want to live here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ark over this stuff. That's why all this going on in the world right now scares me. I don't want to drag it and say it's to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video, well,
like, honestly, I would rather live in the medieval times, be free and shit, instead of being in that predicament. I would rather live in the medieval times where there's damn dragons, gnomes walking around, wizards attacking everybody. Probably rather live in that world than that.
Means we ain't there yet. But
that'd be more interesting.
Taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify. Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old, especially because it's so rare.
I fucking hate singing shows and movies. Actually, no, let me take that back. It highly depends on what the movie is. Like shit like this, High School Musical and all that. No, I'm not watching that. Do not put that shit on around me. No, I'm not watching that. Shit like Frozen. No, I'm not watching that. The Joker. I'm not watching that. That highly depends on if I'm watching. Like K-pop Demon Hunters, low-key, that's a good movie. Even though it's a musical, that was a good movie. The plot was good. The animation, the fight scenes, it made it a good movie. I fucked with that. That's not the only one I can think of the top of my head. That's how rare I watch musicals. It's just like I want to watch a movie to like experience what's going on. If I want to listen to music, I got Spotify music. I can listen. I got my phone and my AirPods, bro, and these headphones. So
Random.
I don't.
Man, you trying to take a dump in the school bathroom. You have to rush out to go and sing "We're all in this together." You didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films. I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm good. Secret Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory.
But I love movies like that, bro. I love paranormal ghost movies. It actually puts you on edge instead of slasher movies. Slasher movies are good, but they don't give me that scare, like uncomfortable. They don't give me that like paranormal movies do. They don't make me feel disturbed. They don't make me feel like something's lurking behind the corner or some shit.
And then the New War of the Worlds, bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst ones, worst movies. This movie is garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react
what the fuck?
Monitor saying,
just get blown up?
The movie I'd hate to live in the most. Sinners. Alright, I don't think this one will be the worst one. Just wanted to hype it up a bit. But still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10.
Loki, yeah, this movie is a 10 out of 10. Movie's great. I love the character development. I love the spiritual part of it. I love the vampire part. I love how they added music and how music can be a very bad influence on like in a way that you use it.
I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already horrible start. But the scariest thing
horrible start
for living there isn't the time.
Literally, bro, for slavery basically just ended, bro, and it's still going basically.
Period is set in. It's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I thought there would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a mean or racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, of course you can stay the night. Come on in.
Come on in.
And even if that was
like, yo, they trying to get your ass being nice and shit, bro. Like, oh, come on in. You can be right with us, pal. Like, you'll never know
the case,
if you have no knowledge of it.
Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely going to be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights, we definitely going to get a Sammy-like singer who's going to attract the vampires. And it's going to be the same story all over again. Sammy. Yeah, living here, I'm good off.
Sammy.
All this vampire stuff aside. Like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out.
Honestly, yeah, all people did was just pop out, travel through trains and shit, work, go to church, farm. What stocks available back then? I'm pretty sure they were. Like, do stocks. That's about it.
Pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either. Especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate.
One of the good ones.
They do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So Sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good.
Yeah.
I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help?
On God, bro. Them niggas dripped as fuck, bro. Look at these niggas.
But I might dress up as one of the
dripped as hell. Actually, Loki, that's pretty hard. I gotta get someone to dress as the twins with me on Halloween, bro. This shit is so hard, bro. I'm definitely being smoked. No, this is smoke. That's Stack. Yeah, I'm gonna be Stack because I love Red. I fucking love Red, and I loved Stack in the movie, bro. He was such a funny ass nigga. He was a badass nigga, bro. Even though he's even as a vampire afterwards, bro, he was still a cool ass nigga, bro.
The twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go.
Yeah, let me know what. Yeah, if y'all can find the clothes, please let me know. Please let me know where I can find it.
I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in, and comment down below some movies you guys want to see me doing.
But like I said, a movie that I would not want to live in is low-key any fucking DC or Marvel movie. Even though that's a basic ass answer, but like, you gotta understand, Your city could be destroyed at the world could be destroyed. The universe could be destroyed at any second. There are so many gods and beings in both universes that it's gone in an instant. Yeah, I'm not living in either of those worlds. Fuck no, I'm good.